An Olimar. We don't usually see that one here, but the only Olimar I'm used to seeing is Boaz down in Delaware, and you can tell he's trolling, but he always goes for the purple Pikmin. But we'll see what HeftyLefty's strategy is. At this point, I might just want to call him HL because it's just going to get redundant. Well, there's the purple Pikmin, which according to Boaz is the heaviest hitting one, so yep, there it goes. It's enough to trip Dr. Mario up. Deflecting a lot of the red Pikmin now. There's another one. There's the burn and a death. Nice forward air from HeftyLefty. Tosses an electric. Not able to get the spike. And Keat is definitely struggling here in the early phases, but it's only the first game of this particular set, so should probably cut the man some slack and see where things go as he learns his opponent. There's a little bit of a scuffle in the air there. And HeftyLefty knockout number 1. Still doing well so far, evidently. Yeah, Keat's got himself a back throw. See, I think in this particular matchup, what's going to be difficult for Dr. Mario is, even though he doesn't get launched as far as Mario does, he's a much heavier dropper. And the other difference between Dr. Mario and Mario in this situation is, if I were Keat, I'd probably just play the distance game, try to kill off any Pikmin when they get thrown at you, and then try to rush Olimar if you can. But evidently, with that first knockout Keat got, and Keat has a damage lead now, mind you. It seems like he's started to figure out Lefty a little bit. Neutral air. And there's back air. Keat's found his groove now. Maybe it just took him 1 KO from Hefty in order to understand what he was going to do. Now that he's seen what HeftyLefty's gameplay is going to be, which is going to be a little bit of distance with some purple Pikmin and maybe some red, I guess Keat now knows how he's going to pull off his counterattack. Did he just deflect the purple Pikmin back at him? That's quite cool. Down throw. Oh, cannot get the spike. Bit of an over-the-shoulder throw, but Keat still needs to make sure that he gets Hefty up to enough damage because Dr. Mario's back throw, I think, is a little bit weaker than Mario's, so can't just depend on that. But unlike Mario, Dr. Mario can spike, and he has, of course, that little down special. There you go, Keat. So Keat's got himself a game, and we hear the regulars in the room going, okay, Keat. So, I don't know if Keat hasn't beat yet, because that's only 1 game out of 3. So, it looks like, yeah, they're going to stick to PS2. So, I don't know if Lefty's going to stick with Olimar, or if he's going to change up his game plan a little bit. So, Hefty's going... Oh, it's Mario and Dr. Mario, and hey, Gravix is joining in now with his boba tea. So, I guess Lefty's fighting fire with medicine? Is this heartburn? I don't know. Yeah, but thinking Lefty thinks that because there are similarities but a few differences, maybe Mario is going to be the one to take Keat's doctor down. Although right now he looks more like a nurse than a doctor, given the color of the scrub or the jacket.
What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm Gravix.
Yes, Gravix. Only met him 4 months ago at Too Many Games. And 3rd time encountering you, in fact.
Yes. Last Arcadian we were here.
Yeah, and then I had an absence for about 2 months after August. But alas, that first matchup with Keat, he studied Hefty's gameplay with Olimar, and he made sure he paid the price for it.
And now we're going medicine versus fire, and it looks like medicine curing heartburn.
Yeah, precisely. Or as Mike Pollock would say, precisely! So it looks like Lefty has him in a bit of a situation where I think what Lefty's strategy is going to be is try to get him up on a ledge and then go up for an up air because they'll poke through. Oh, there you go. Bit of a spine breaker. Not exactly what I want my chiropractor to do to me.
Hey, this is a funny chiropractor.
More than just a chiropractor. This,
he has a PhD in every kind of medicine. In pain, and also in pain.
If he has a PhD in every medicine, I feel like we ought to be scared.
And he also has a PhD in pain causing, so... He causes pain with overdose. I feel like Mario might overdose here.
Yeah, and as things are going now, it's looking like HeftyLefty has a bit of a strategy in order to build up the damage, but...
I mean, he hasn't been able to execute, and obviously Keat's not dead yet, so...
Yeah, and he found out just from how quickly that first matchup went, or that first game went, that Olimar's clearly not going to work against the heavy-hitting Doctor.
Ooh.
The Lefty's got himself a KO, so maybe this is the counter that he needed.
Again, down by 90 now %, so this is definitely going to be a tough comeback, but as we said earlier, the comeback is... No, the setup is... The comeback is better than the set. I don't know.
The comeback is greater than the setback.
Yeah.
Because we were watching, before this tournament started, we were a bit behind because Aloe was live in Miami, and...
Our man Aloe on stream in Miami.
So close to getting that win with a comeback on the 5th and final game, but unfortunately his opponent just managed to fire back.
Fuck that rat.
Yeah. Flatten that rat. Okay,
Flat that rat.
I'm done. I'm done making rhymes and puns. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
yep, Lefty
wow.
has found the counter that works. Regular Mario is going to be able to deny the prescription.
Because it's drugs. It's hard illegal drugs.
No, that's just making me think back to some PSAs from the 80s that, such as Pee Wee Herman, remember that one? That was such a bad PSA because it should have just been Paul Rubens, not his character.
Pee Wee Herman saying no to drugs.
This is crack. That's how he said it. Pee Wee Herman talking about that, I died a little inside. But
HeftyLefty doing a great job on one stock, no damage taking. Keat on 96% here.
Oh yeah,
And
that
there
is
it is.
exactly what helped him. I think Dr. Mario being the heavy hitter is advantageous offensively. However, because of worse jumping, heavier drops, and lower recovery, that was what HeftyLefty needed to open the door.
Yeah.
Is that ice on deck? Is that a Minecraft gamer off to my left?
Minecraft gamer?
Ice on deck is here. My good old friend Ice on deck. Unfortunately, he's only steaming the air tonight because he's not even in bracket. But
Yep, too late to join bracket.
it's too late to apologize, but it's not too late to...
Go to a game 3 on small battlefield here. HeftyLefty versus Keat.
Yeah. Excuse me. Got some nice athletic music because this bracket just got athletic with that Mario game from HeftyLefty. If he'd worn the baby blue palette, all I can say is Sauce would have demanded a royalty. Sauce is the only one who's allowed to wear baby blue Mario colors.
Yeah. Gotta pay to use that.
Yeah. And
At least on stream.
I think Lefty has found his comfort zone now. Fire is working against Medicine, and also, compared to Dr. Mario, regular Mario has a much better recovery, namely the up B. And also with Flood, he can push him back to make Dr. Mario's recovery even worse.
Worse than it already is.
There you go. Nice headbutt to the chin.
Already taking that first stock. HeftyLefty has really found the formula to beat the Doctor.
Yeah, Keat really did a number on his Olimar in the first game. However, since game 2, I think Lefty has found the weak spots, and now he's exploiting them.
And you know what? That's how you have to play. In a best of 3, you take it to a game 3. You learn your opponent. And it goes. It looks like Keat learning HeftyLefty. And getting a good bit of damage off.
And something else I picked up from my mentor, McDan, was one thing that you should definitely study when you're, or one thing you should do when you're in bracket is don't focus on your character, focus on your opponent's character, because if you can follow their moves and their movements, your character will go to them. So when McDan taught me that, it actually helped me in a few different brackets I played, but unfortunately, I just can't hold a candle to the Philly crowd, so I'm just going to have to keep on playing. A little bit of a trip up from Keat there.
Keat now at 94% and getting comboed again by HeftyLefty. This could be a kill here. Oh, they're both over kill percent.
Yeah, if Keat loses his second stock here, he's going to have Mount Everest to summit because that's not going to be an easy comeback.
The comeback is greater than the setback, and we're seeing that right now with Keat taking out HeftyLefty first.
Okay, so let's say it's no longer a mountain, it's more of a hill now. He's opened himself a little bit of a window to punish Lefty.
But we have to see.
Oh, a nice reflect.
He can great reflect, yeah.
Although I've noticed Dr. Mario tends to send it a little more diagonally or upward, whereas Mario's more about horizontally and downward.
Ooh, Flood.
Yep, that's
stopping
exactly
that
what you
recovery.
use the Flood for. There you go.
There it is.
That is how you use a Flood.
Nasty. Nasty.
I haven't seen something so nasty since a rotten pumpkin in the forest. Okay, Lefty is getting beat a little bit by Keat here, but he's making sure to deal a little bit of damage so that he can set himself up for a big win.
Did we already get the Samus off?
Oh, it's
Oh, wow.
not done.
Not done yet.
Not done.
There
Okay,
it is. That's it.
That was
done.
a Dunkin'. That was a Dunkin' Donut and a hot cup of coffee. HeftyLefty with a 2-1. Once again, a debutant here at Bears, or the lab specifically. He is now 2-0 as a debutant.
Yep. Yeah, next we got Waiachi and Floppy Fail up on stream.
Oh, that's what you were saying. I thought you were pausing as if to say up on stream it's
no.
this, and no, you said the name, so sorry.
Yeah.
I had a brain fart, an ear fart, whatever other kind of fart you want to call it.
Lots
that
of
has
farts.
to do with the brain, so...
Everything is connected to the brain.
And that is
we all
so
fart.
worth a replay. That replay was very, very well warranted.